there's the red bar on the left. So get the light going. Here's part two. This out of the way. Here's the time and date stamp. Oops. So now it's Saturday, 4:29:25, the year 2024. 5th month is April 11th, the day. There's the thumbprint. So now shut the light back off and use the Ken Roberts knowledge to focus with the dream that one was awoken from around 3 in the morning. And it seemed so fucking real. Wow. And there's a girl that lives next door who purchased the house next door. A girl next door, she purchased the house. She's been living there now for a year. Single girl. And she has not been inviting any boys over to her house anymore. She has not been inviting any boys over to her house. So dwelling upon the neighbor girl, because she plays a part to the whole dream also that was awoken from. She plays a part. The subconscious, that which is happening with the subconscious and the neighborhood, or the village, or the tribe. The neighborhood is also known as the local tribe. the focus is heavy. It's dialing, it's becoming crystal clear that which wants to be focused upon. And the journal does not want to be audited verbally. Although through the ESP realms and the frequency and the vibration realms, the universal energy, it is known and seen and heard and experienced vividly. So Ronnie James Dio came up on the topic with the front porch audit yesterday evening, which was Friday evening. Friday the 10th, May the 10th, the 5th month. So Ronnie James Dio, in connection with the last night's topical theme, which was the maritime system, which is always the focal point to all subjects and themes, topics audited from this place. Is Ronnie James Dio in the song Mob Rules, and the melody, if you listen to fools, the mob rules. So that song is being sung in the invisible realms right now. It's being heard quite clearly. The whole fucking song is playing, just like it was playing on an MP3 player with headphones. So there's the main chord for the verse, while there are melodic notes being added with the main chord while the lyric melody is being sung. And that note right there, down, is the main note being held. Down, down, digga 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 down, down, while it's being colored with diddle diddle down, 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 diddle diddle down, down, down. And each coloring note are also known as numbers, being 7 notes to every musical song. Every musical song, every song has 7 notes that it uses. And those 7 notes are known as the key. So the fool can also be known, besides as the gullible simpleton, the fool is also known as the highest position at the king's court with the people gathered around. It is actually the highest position, because the fool is known as the gatekeeper, or the peacekeeper, or the gap filler, the bridge connector. He's the one that explains things in the presence of the king and the people. So the fool is also known as the peace giver, or the peace warrant officer, that brings peace to the adversity and exposes and audits everything so that there's clear vision, clear comprehension, the universal energy. The fool, also called the jester, the dancer, the answer, and the cancer. Yes. So now the focus is on contemplating the musical intricacies with that particular song. How the melodies flow in and out with each other. The vocals, the key mood, the mode, and the decorating notes. The key mood or mode is another word for the chords. Like Bach and Beethoven, who played and worked for the Quartz. Quartz is also musical chords. Ended with a D instead of a T. Quartz. Quartz with a T for titty, and chords D for delightful. See what the timer says now. So there it is. But it's a lot of light being flashed into the eyes from the screen. So go back to the picture. Now it's a dark screen for the most part. Until the light wants to be turned on. It's fucking 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. 10 to 5. Jesus Christ. And the eyes are tired. Getting very little sleep lately. Learning the Forex market more accurately. Been studying the YouTuber Forex trader, financial market trader, Stacy Burke. And Jesus Christ, that fucker knows some shit. he ain't one of them fake financial YouTube traders. This fucker is 100% fucking real. Fuck. And it's all over the conversation on the lips. And he doesn't need no screen to replay everything that needs to be known. He doesn't need no screen. He can speak it straight into the air. Exactly what happened during the session and what to look for and what could be coming up. But to be able to follow clearly everything that he's saying needs much repetition through the videos. Holy fuck, to be able to focus on that shit. Woo! That is some shit. And, you know, using the word shit in that connotation isn't a bad thing. It's the most wonderful thing. Hopefully the tone should be regarded. That would be the frequency, the vibrator. That's also known as music is tone. Mood. So the Mob Rule song is still playing. And being analyzed. realized during the silence. The dream, for the most part, it seems to have run its course as being journaled on the audiobook. The Forbes Mickelson twins Amazon audiobook connection. Bloomberg, Dean Blumendahl, Uncle Dean that lives in Canyonville, Oregon, near the Seven Feathers Casino on the I-5 Pacific Coast Interstate. Wow, that's a revelation. The realization that all of a sudden Uncle Dean and Aunt Stephanie and Cousin Cindy and Jennifer moved to an area where they also lived near the interstate. The interstate runs right through Canyonville, and it's just a tiny little town. And the ranch that Uncle Dean stays at is very close to that interstate, although not as close as the place during the teenage years for this brother and sister. The interstate ran right through the backyard. Right through the backyard. Right behind the fence was the interstate, right there. Except the property was elevated and the interstate was down below. And there was a slope, a hilly slope that separated the interstate down below. Probably 100 foot down. Could be 200 foot. Yeah, more like 200 foot was the slope. So the 680 interstate ran south to north, and the 5 interstate through Canyonville, which is the interstate that's running through Springfield, Oregon here, where this sisterly brother lives practically right on the fucking freeway once again, or the interstate, which also has a freeway close crossing the interstate. The freeway here that crosses Interstate 5 is the 126 freeway, flowing east to west. as the Mob Rule song still plays plays on. Which reminds the Saxon song, the song entitled As the Bands Played On. So anyway, that's probably all that wants to be recorded for now, so hit the flashing red button.